Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome to another episode of Geared Up, a series where I run and gun with various weapons and attachment combinations, and it's been a while because my internets have been down. They are all better. So instead of just putting myself on the flag because I'm kind of alone, I figured I'd try to sniff out the bad guys potentially running towards this outside flag because this one is always a clusterfuck. Today, we're using the MG4, and Level Cap's helping me out a little bit. I'm using the stubby grip based on his recommendation, and man, does this thing rock and roll. Of course, optic is of choice. It's whatever you're comfortable with, but I prefer the Coyote once I get it unlocked because simply the field of view is absolutely massive. It's tough to kind of see in the sun, and of course, snow lane, and going in and out of the building or the main operation locker room. But other than that, it's a great optic and I really like it. Of course, laser sight to help with the hip fire. This thing is a absolute bullet hose. And just like any gun, I recommend standing absolutely still if you aren't being shot at. If you're being shot at and you think you need to dodge a guy, or there might be a secondary guy peeking you, and you got an ADS, aim down sight, that's what I'm doing right now, give it a little strafe, but you're going to lose a lot of accuracy to just like that. That guy's at pretty good range for this thing. It shoots 800 rounds a minute. It gets the hose. I've had a lot of fun with this. Previous to this, I've got, I think, about 1,000 kills, 990 kills with the LSAT. Absolutely love that LMG. A lot slower shooting. Epic at medium and longer ranges. But you can't knock 800 rounds a minute. Point blank, this thing absolutely shreds. And the recoil is pretty easy to counter. And I did a video the other day. If you did not check it out, I broke down how optic sway works, how suppression, and how flinching works, and it definitely rewards the higher RPM weapons. And with this LMG, I've got 200 in the mag. If I've got to reload, hopefully that means I just killed a lot of people, and I'm helping my team greatly. The reload is long, but again, reloading in this game gets you killed. I can't tell you how many times my primary weapon is the L85. I've got more kills with that than any other gun in the game. It's got a really long reload. I can't tell you how many times I've died trying to hurry that reload up, even with leaving one in the mag. If you're careful and leave one bolt in the mag, no matter what the gun is, the reload is traditionally and typically faster than having an empty mag. Even with that being said, I still get killed all the time. You hear the footsteps, you're like, please reload, please reload. Do I switch to my pistol? No. Okay, almost got the reload, shot in the face. It's the worst feeling ever. So with the MG4, you don't have to worry about that. I can't tell you how many back rages I've been on with the LSAT, where that 100 went super quick. You down 6 or 7 guys, you see more. It's like, oh man, do I reload? Nope, don't have time. And you keep pressing, then you switch to your pistol, you get a couple more. But you could have had more, maybe. And I'm going to share my sandwiches. Hiya. Saw that guy in the mini-map. It's so important to look at your mini-map. And there I try to stand exactly still after a little strafe, noticing no one's there besides him. So one thing that I like to do a lot is go ADS whenever I can, aim down sight whenever I can, because the hip fire deviation on these LMGs is absolutely brutal. So there you see me strafing just a little bit because I see on the mini-map the onslaught is coming, and I survived that. Time to get back on the flag. That's the biggest thing when you're playing Conquest Domination is get on the flag. Number one, it's going to give you a ton more points, especially if you got a squad leader who's marking objectives, marking these waypoints. You get a big-time bonus. Not only do your perks rise quicker, but you also get more points. It means leveling faster, unlocks quicker, the whole 9 yards. And the one thing you'll notice with this class is I am running the defensive perk. The reason why is because I don't need an ammo perk. With the defensive perk, that first little flak jacket that you guys kind of see looking guy, I can't be one-shot by a sniper rifle in the chest point blank. I also can't be slugged in the face by a shotgun, and I also can eat one extra bullet at pretty much every range with pretty much every gun in the game. I did a video a while ago breaking down how great the defensive perk is. The only drawback is it's bugged with certain vehicles. I think with the transport chopper you take 3 or 4 times the damage, so you gotta be careful. So kill a medic, low on health, check to see if he's got a med pack. Obviously that's the AoE pack, so I've got to sit there and soak it up, try to help out my team. And I got a little help there. So there's the sandwiches. Didn't go through the crack. I was hoping it would have, because as you can see in the mini-map, they're either on top of the building or they're going to be below you. And more than likely in Domination, not too many people are going to waste their time going up to the rooftop because there's not a lot of angles. All the flags are underneath where these guys are, and here you see me absolutely below a shot. Not good. I left that guy alive, so I figure I'd use this to cover my reload, but then I quick switch out. If you get stuck in a reload, quickly switch to your pistol and switch back so you can get back to that mag. As you see, I had 58 left, and Quick switching while reloading. I'm going to cover that very shortly. You can lower the time your reload takes based on what weapon you're using. And it's very helpful for the LMGs. And here I'm trying to pillar a guy, try to nade where I think he was at, and he kind of rushed me. So this started off as a round where everything looked okay. Obviously, you can see we're still in it. We've got one flag, but this is going to go downhill quick. Real quick. And that's the beauty of domination. Random spawns. If you all cap a team, they're not just stuck in one corner. They're going to get random spawns around the outside of the map. More than likely, you're on the inside of the map, so it's their turn to shoot the fish in the barrel. So pay attention. If you do get a conquest domination bonus, that's where you 3-cap the enemy team. That's usually a telltale sign that they're going to be spawning on the outskirts of the map, as long as you wipe out the squads in the middle. But at that point in time, if you get that domination, there's not going to be a whole lot of guys in the middle, more than likely. I had a lot of fun playing with the MG4 with the stubby grip, coyote optic, and of course laser sight. I got to play various game modes, rush, normal conquest, and had a blast. I'm having a hard time finding a fault to this weapon. Is it amazing at long range? No. There are better LMGs, but at 800 rounds per minute, this thing is a beast close range and medium range. And again, it's controlling that burst and not mag dumping this thing. And the cold steel makes me shiver. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Geared Up with the MG4. I'm going to provide a couple links down below. Number one, how the defensive perk works. I think a lot of you will be pleasantly surprised and might start utilizing this. And number two, how suppression, optic sway, and flinching work, especially with the LMGs. That's another separate video. Those will both be linked down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We're about to get all capped, and that's all she wrote. We'll see you soon, YouTubers. Bye.